Freeze! Drop the gun! Okay, I'm dropping it.
Oh my God, you shot me in the... Oh my God, you shot me in the face, you dick, you shot me in the face. Oh my God.
Hey guys, you ready for our range day?
There's been a lot of controversy about which pistols are drop safe. Charlie, which pistols are drop safe?
I don't know, that's why we're doing the video.
There you have it. Now, there's been a lot of controversy on the internet. There's been a lot of speculation, but here at Grantham, what are we going to do?
We're going to solve and answer these questions with science.
That's right. We have most of your major handguns right here that we're going to be testing. And we have blanks for all of these weapons, and we're going to be testing them in different orientations, but we're going to be dropping them from about chest height, as mimicking if you had the gun in your hand and it slipped. This is a worst case scenario, but it's something I'm very interested to see. Will the 1911 prove to be victorious once again? Will the 320 hold up to its reputation as being an extremely dangerous weapon? Or is it all overplayed? Today on Grantham, which pistols are drop safe?
I know what you guys are asking. You guys are saying, hey Charles, hey Mike, you handsome pieces of shit. Who would ever drop their gun? I got 3 words for you. Any French in war ever.
Now, before we get into it, we of course have to thank the biggest sponsor of the channel. They keep this content free, and that is Primary Arms.
As I thought it was a squeezing, defecating Indians.
No, we now have the Primary Arms. They make some of our favorite optics, such as the 1-8 Compact, and many, many others. Great optics, great price, and beyond that, everything you could ever possibly want. Go and check them out. Tell them that you want stickers.
Women.
And of course, we recommend shooting a lot. We recommend getting good at shooting, but one of the best ways to get good at shooting is what, Charles?
Oh, Mantis dry fire. You can literally put something in your gun, and then this is
We do not recommend pointing guns at people, but Mantis does turn your gun into a dry fire machine. I love the device for the AR-15 because it makes the trigger reset, which is absolutely amazing. We love using it for our dry fire. Highly recommended. Mantis, go and check them out. Of course, all ammunition sponsored by AAC. In this case, we just pulled the bullets. We have primer only. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into it. So we have most of the major manufacturers of pistols and models right here. And then what we have is we have these 9mm rounds and 45 rounds that have had the slug and powder removed. All we have is a primer. So we're going to be able to drop these weapons safely without shooting ourselves, so that we can test to see if these are drop safe. Now, a couple things about how we're conducting this test. We're going to have safeties off. What we're assuming here is that the weapon has been drawn, safety has been disengaged as you're getting prepared to fire, and something happens. Now, that being said, if we do have a weapon that goes off that does have a manual safety, then we will engage that manual safety and repeat the test. But with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get right into the test right now. We're going to start dropping muzzle side down and testing to see which weapon is the most drop safe. I'm guessing it's going to be
the Glock.
What if the M&P comes out as champion once again?
Then the conspiracies that we were paid by M&P just add to it, because now we've been paid by Israel, SIG, Russia, Ukraine, M&P. So
if we have, we're like the classic war profiteers. I have no problem with this. All right, first up, we have the Beretta M9A4 contender in the weapons program. Didn't make it, but it is basically the M9, just some nice upgrades to it. So we'll go ahead. We'll start with that guy. Safety is off. Dropping the weapon straight down.
Oh man, it's actually nerve-wracking.
Why?
Because I don't have ears on. Go ahead.
Good.
Yeah,
she's good. Look at that. No dimple on the primer whatsoever.
You would hear it.
That guy is totally fine. And jacked up the muzzle. That's life right there. Do we drop it on the butt now? See what we get?
Yep.
Okay. She's back in. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, she's good.
Pretty good.
She's good. Look at that, dude. No safety on, no decocking, but the M9 is a very safe design. Had no Actually, I want to see. Do you think it's going to go before you can drop the hammer on it? Cool. All right. So, first one, M9A4. We give it a clean bill of health. M&P 2.0, a classic weapon in use throughout many militaries and by police forces.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I carry this gun.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Wow, that was an impact.
Yeah.
But
Easy. I didn't think that would go off.
You see, these are fine. These are fine. Look at it. It's doing great.
Actually, the back held up pretty well.
Yeah, look at that. Absolutely good. No dimpling on the primer whatsoever. M&P. Your favorite one, Micah. 2011, baby.
That's going off,
the
absolutely.
staccato is probably going off. I'm not gonna lie.
Staccato's like, why did we even send this to you? Here we go. No way! No way! Oh, that is a no-go.
All right, now we gotta do the back.
Oh, dude, it's gonna go off if we hit the back. Should we
Yeah,
engage
but we gotta
the-
show it. We gotta show
Okay,
it.
first off, look at that. The hammer is still back, and that slide didn't cycle, so that's just that firing pin just...
Yeah, do it with the back, no safety.
Ready?
Yep.
How did that not go off?
Hammer fell as well.
Oh, it fell to half cock. You see that right there? So that protected it. So on 1911s, there's like 2 notches
That's a
to
good thing, 'cause
protect.
I gave you a real bullet. Just trying to kill him.
Okay, well, I guess if you drop your staccato,
Fail.
drop it on the butt. Fail.
Put it down. No, seriously.
It's gonna be painful. A Glock 19X.
Hey,
You
Micah.
can't. No. The
Micah, you want to talk about how much you love this gun?
The problem is, dude, people wait so long for those. It's so pretty. It's so. Oh.
Don't drop your Nighthawk.
Okay. Okay.
She's fine, dude. She's just a
gonna
little
drop
scuffed
it.
up. Okay, so we've clearly learned that with 2011s, they do not seem to be drop safe in certain configurations. Now we're going to hit the most controversial handgun,
The 320.
the SIG 320.
Now, it's weird though because some people swear by that it's all internet conspiracies, and some people swear that it is. You know what we do? This one gets unfair treatment. We drop it like 7 times on the front and the back.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Keep going. Okay, back. Switch to the back. Switch to the back.
Remember, it was a certain angle.
What angle is it?
It's like slanted like this.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. It needs to hit. It needs to hit perfectly. Like
Okay, you do it. Higher. Higher. Okay.
that was the angle tip.
What do you think now, Mike?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 0. Well, first of all,
Any dimpling?
no dimpling at all.
The bad guy.
Do I do the front or the butt?
Front. Oh. Okay, well,
Yeah, now it does seem like an ad because that shit's perfect.
okay, well, yeah, no dimpling, looks good. Let's move on to the M17. Next up, we have a military production SIG M17, which is the current issued weapon of the United States military, most of them at least.
Maybe it should also be noted that one has a lot of rounds.
A lot.
It's
The
an
other
older model,
the
correct?
other 320
It was brand new.
was brand new.
Yep.
And that's years old compared to a fairly new one.
Yeah, that's a pretty old one. That's like almost a first gen, right?
Yeah, yeah, this is first gen. It is straight up. This isn't like, no joke. This is no joke from the production line for the military M17s. This isn't like commemorative. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now from the back. Wow. She's good. Cool. Yeah. That was safety off. Yeah. No dimpling.
Okay.
Next up, we have the P365. This is a common carry gun. My wife carries one. Okay, here we go. Do you think this one will go off?
I don't think I've ever heard any issues about the 365.
She good?
It's good.
Okay, here we go. Correction. Light is now off. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
That one kind of fell a little bit. Let me try it one more time.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, that was a good hit. She good. All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, none of the SIGs went off, dude. Zero dimpling on that round as well. I mean, we're a sample size of 1, but this is looking pretty good.
This isn't discrediting anything anyone's ever had
No.
issues with the SIG or anything like that. This is us alone.
There have clearly been issues that have been reported. It's just in our testing out here, we haven't seen it. Well, now we have the best SIG, which is old school SIG. We have an old school SIG P226. The a favorite, I know. I don't like dropping this one.
That one does kind of stress me.
Yeah, this one stresses me out. I don't know why the Nighthawk didn't stress me out.
Well, because that's like a classic.
Oh, baby, you okay? Okay. This is why the Navy SEALs carried it, because
No, we didn't.
it rocks. You know, unfortunately, so far, the only gun that's had problems are 2011s. It kind of hurts to say a little bit. Next up, we have my absolute favorite handgun in the world, the Browning High Power. What can you say about the Browning High Power?
That's fucking.
Safety off, hammer back. This has been in use by militaries all throughout the world. Classic handgun. Oh, baby, please don't fail me. John Moses Brown is looking down. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
On his we're back.
Oh, the hammer dropped to half cock. Look at that.
Correct the moon down.
So same thing as the 1911. There is a half cock position on the high power that's prevented from striking that firing pin. Apparently, it saved it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Good to go. High power. I'm so happy.
It's not going off.
What, the Glock?
No, it's not going off.
Micah, you know this Glock better than anybody. How long have I been carrying this guy for?
A billion years.
This thing has so many rounds on it. This is a Gen 3 Glock 17, and apparently Glocks have never had issues going off. This one's extremely worn, which is why we chose it, and we'll be going through a couple variants of Glock, so let's get this going. Gen 3, 17.
You're not even worried about that. I do.
I don't have any of the strap.
She good. Next up, we have the Glock 47, which is one of the newer variants. This is a Gen 5 with an acro, which means it adds like 8 pounds to it, right, Micah?
Yep.
No issue. No issue.
She good.
That's how much I want.
All right. People are like, why aren't you as mean to the Glocks as you are to the SIGs?
The internet made us do that.
The internet made us do that. Okay, next up, this is interesting right here. A lot of people wanted to see an aftermarket trigger on the Glock, so we have a agency Glock that was done by none other than Paul Van Dunk himself.
Oh, good.
Guy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he is great. We love him. He's like our favorite Native American. Well, one more on that. Yeah, she good. Okay, right here we have, you know, it's like you ever taken like a photocopy of a photocopy?
Yeah.
And it doesn't come out as well.
Like if you were with your first cousin and that's what comes out, you're expecting
That's
it.
not what we're saying. So right here we have the PSA Dagger, which is basically a off-brand Glock. We'll see how this guy works right here. So it kind of fell sideways there. Let's try that one more time. It's actually kind of hard to like release it straight. Whew, let's get hit.
Super tender with that.
She good. All right, PSA Dagger. Doing better than 2011s, I guess. Right here, we have a CZ75 that has been Cajunized. That's Cajun Gun Works. So it has the competition package. We don't have the CZ Shadow, but this guy has an extremely light trigger. Let's see if she's drop safe. This actually hurts. This costs a lot of money to get done. Yeah. And I had to wait like a year. Fuck, I even dropped it wrong. Fuck! Ah! Okay.
Hammer.
Get. She filled a half cock. Same thing as the many variants of handguns that we talked about.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Okay, here we go. Damn it, I even dropped it sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On hammer back.
Ooh.
Oh, it's chipping this.
Oh.
That last one didn't count.
Oh.
The hammer was like, oh, you broke it.
Yeah, I think she broke it now. Hold on. Here you go. Let's hold that.
She's broken? Oh.
It's like a 6 shooter.
Here, try shooting it. See if it shoots with the blank.
Double action works. No, double action works. She'll shoot, but she won't do single action anymore.
You're gonna have to send it back down to those Cajuns, dude.
Right here we have a Walther PDP. This is actually Micah's, so I'm gonna spike it to the ground. And you said it has the Pro.
It's a PDP Pro trigger, yeah.
Are you sad about this?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
Walther's got it.
Okay. Woo!
That was a solid drop.
That was a solid. That was right on, dude. I fucked up your crown.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Walther, please.
Oh, your acro cracked, dude.
Nuh-uh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You have no faith in aimpoint, dude? Okay, here we go.
It's a P1.
That was a weak drop, dude.
Okay, one more.
No.
Yeah, she's good.
There.
Yeah, she's good. All right, we'll give it to Walther. Right here, we have the Nighthawk 1911 and 45 ACP. This is for a good representation of a 1911. This is extremely well built, and I love this handgun. So, you know, fuck everything, right? Okay, here we go. Go.
Whoa! Yeah! No!
Okay, so why is this happening?
Well,
Why is it only in 1911s and 20?
Hold on, look at this though. So it fell to half cock. I don't think that set it off. I do think it was the inertia for the firing pin. Dang. 2 world wars though. That's probably why they defeated the Japanese. What? Nobody? What? You're not gonna say anything this time?
I'm not gonna disparage the Japanese just because they're inferior. Yes.
Yeah, she ain't going off back there.
Since we're at it, just drop it once more. Front forward. It's already loaded.
Yeah, just a teeny bit of a mark there. I did not expect the Nighthawk to go off. I'll be honest, but so far the Nighthawks have all gone off. Probably because we're using like 2011 1911s, right? Does this prove that the 1911 is an inferior design? No, just like any situation on the ground, it's important to have a clear picture of what is actually going on. That is why for today's video, we have partnered with Ground News. Now, what Ground News does is they take a compilation of all news articles on different situations and they put them into one place. And then they reveal the political biases and leanings of those different news sources so that you can get a clear picture of the political bias behind each article. One of our favorite features is the blind spot feature. So essentially what you have, if there is an event that is being covered primarily by just one side of a political spectrum, they'll specifically search out and find articles on the other side of the political spectrum to try to even out the narrative a little bit. Again, every news agency is going to have sponsors, owners that are going to affect the type of narrative that they put together. For me, Ground News is an invaluable tool on taking a look at both the country that a news network is associated with, what they have to gain and what they don't have to gain from reporting or not reporting on certain news aspects. Now, if you go right below, we have our link. It's also right here. You can follow that. It is 40% off the Vantage subscription. Go and check them out. We love Ground News, providing a clear picture of what is actually happening. We love them. We can't thank them enough for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. Next up, we have a classic firearm. We have the HK USP. In this particular example, we have a USP Expert. We're going to expertly drop it. No, I don't think it's going to go off. Here we go.
Easy.
They don't make them like they used to.
Okay, it did. The hammer did drop.
Nah, dude, that gun's such a tank. It's perfect. Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, do you remember this guy?
The Springfield?
Yeah, the Springfield Echelon. Whatever happened to it?
It was like, one of those classic, hey everybody, we're gonna send 300 guns out, everyone released their videos on the same day, and then no one cared about it after that.
Yeah. Fun fact, Springfield blocked me.
Why?
Because they I asked if it was a Prodigy but works.
All right.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. How interesting.
Sure.
Maybe it wasn't
just wasn't
seated.
all the way in, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't seated. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I think that's the only gun that I honestly like. I'm not cringing when it hits the ground. I don't give a shit about.
She good.
I mean, she's not good. She didn't go off, but it's not good.
Ooh, I don't feel good about this one, Micah.
What is that?
The Archon firearm.
I think it'll be
The
good.
Type B. This one's a light trigger. It's one of my favorites. Like, it does not.
That is easily, I'm not even kidding, one of the most underrated handguns.
Here we go.
That was such a good
Yeah,
drop.
Yeah, you see
that was
that?
a good drop.
Or maybe it's just really well balanced.
What do you mean? Oh, that's why it dropped well. I thought you meant that's why it didn't go off.
Dude, sometimes I feel like talking to Charles is like talking to a human that like is not a human, but you put a
Superior.
deer into its body, and it like it's a human, but like it's a
I
deer.
would never let a deer inside me.
Wow, she broke!
Oh no!
She broke!
Where?
Right here.
Beaver tail broke.
No!
Oh,
look.
Archon, please.
Archon, please. That was a good hit, though.
Yeah.
Was it made out of Indian plastic?
Yeah, dude, that's the only gun that's broken like that.
Can I keep this part?
Yeah, that's all yours. Is that serialized?
No, it just has some stupid numbers.
Yeah, okay, Mark 23. This is the only gun that the Acro looks good on.
Yo, it actually does look pretty good on that gun.
Yeah, it does,
compared
doesn't
to,
it? Okay, here
some
we
of
go.
the other ones.
She's good. So we have dropped pretty much every major firearm at this point. And the only firearms that actually went off were the 2011s, every single one of them, well, just 2. But very nice 2011s. Those were nicely made 2011s. So going through these guns right here and talking about them, I think the one that I was really expecting to fail was going to be the 320. Just because of all of the internet talk that we've seen about it. And again, this doesn't invalidate it, but I really thought like, okay, this is clearly like an indicative problem with the firearm itself, but we didn't see any problems. Which gun did you think was going to have a problem, Micah?
I actually thought that your CZ was going to go off with that competition style trigger.
Yes.
I didn't expect the 1911 from Nighthawk.
No, that was really surprising. I thought that the 1911 had enough safeties in place, such as the grip safety and stuff. I didn't think that the firing pin would be able to freely move like that.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to test now, right? Put the safeties on and drop those guns again.
Okay, let's talk about the guns that broke. First one that we have right here is sure. Thank you.
That's a cute way you just put your hands.
So the Nighthawk 1911 failed in both terms of going off when it was down, not with the safety on, but also now is there's something broken on it that is preventing it from cycling. So that gun is out for the count. Next up, we have the CZ75 from Cajun Gunworks. This one didn't go off, however, we seem to have damaged the sear severely to where it no longer can be at the full cock position, although the double action still works. That's a great double action. So back to Cajun Gunworks it goes. And then, of course, the Archon Firearms Type B also broke. These are being imported by PTR right now. Didn't go off, however, we had the back of the plastic shatter off, which that stung because I like this gun quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't know.
Wise
I can't
words.
unbreak it.
Thank you. Beyond that, we had the both 2011s that would go off and the safety is disengaged and drop in the muzzle. If the safety is engaged, they're fine. Otherwise, they would not go off. And then beyond that, every single other handgun that we had was completely fine. Every modern production 9, with the exception, I wonder how a stock CZ75 would have done.
It probably much better.
I would guess so. It seems that every kind of production, what you'd call Wonder 9, seems to have been absolutely fine. So, surprising. I thought at least a few of them would go off.
Yeah, no, I think going into it, there were ones that we probably knew wouldn't go off, the Glock, the Walther,
sure.
the M&P, and then the ones that's probably going to go off, the Staccato, the Nighthawk, just because it's so close to a Staccato. And that's about it. The other one's breaking. I would have thunk.
Who would have thought? Well, that's the end for this particular test. We'll be doing a further one with some more interesting firearms in the future
Rifle
here.
drop test.
Ooh. We will do that. We will do that. That's coming up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay training, guys. And other than that, we've got nothing else for you. Final thing for you guys. You got dad advice with Jeremy Stone.
Hey.
Yeah.
My advice would be, don't drop your gun if you can help it.
Yeah, great advice, Jeremy Stone.
But if you do, it's probably going to be okay as long as you don't have a staccato or a Nighthawk.